Something like that. Okay.
Something like that. We are here. We are live. I believe we are live all over. We on Facebook Live,
Instagram live.
YouTube Live. We are here. We are good. Hey. Hey, everybody. I think we are live. I think we're good. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, we feeling good. We got love.
Exactly.
I'm going to look at my phone to make sure I tagged everybody. Make sure you are in it.
Shine a light on her. Here we go.
Today, this is like really impromptu. You know, when you love a video so much that you're saying, I gotta talk to. I love that video. So that's really what this is like, an impromptu live.
Yeah, I love because I don't want too much of a shadow on you. Well, you embarrassed to see me? Well, I can't get in the picture now.
You can get in the picture. Oh, now you want to get in the picture.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Listen, you know, this is also Relationship Wednesday. You know, I want to know some stuff. You know, I got questions. You know, I'm gonna say, well, how long you been together? So in this relationship, you know, I have some relationship questions as well. Yeah. It seems like it's been a long, long, long time.
Oh,
I'm just great like that.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Are we actually live?
We are actually live on Facebook right now.
Oh my goodness.
So we are actually live on Facebook right now.
Okay.
Yes, we are. But you know what? This is not like, it's not like we're on the television show and it has to be formal, but we are on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So, okay. This is the happiest woman I know, man. I'm telling you, she is always smiling and happy and moving. I mean, really. Is that natural? Is that like something you've always been? Is that it? I see. Well, you know what? I'm gonna answer that question. I saw you back on Dancing on Air.
Yes, that's who Patrice is. It really is.
Really just happy.
Some people may call it too silly, goofy, whatever. I've heard it all, but this is who I am. So I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Oh, I like that. I'm just tagging you real quick. But you can talk to, hey everybody, this is an impromptu. We call this We Promote Wednesday, and today our guest is Patrice Hawthorne.
Hey,
better known as Miss Happy. We got love. We got love. Some people may know her from being the fourth Peachesandherb. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
And if you go really, really back in the day to Dancing on Air, because I love Dancing on Air, you were actually was that ongoing? You were an ongoing member of Dancing on Air?
Yes. Well, during the time that I was in high school. Yeah. So kind of when I headed to Temple University, it kind of stopped. But that was like I don't even remember. Time just flies. Was it the last 2 years of high school or 3? Something like that.
High school, first 2 years of college.
I went.
Really? Wait a minute. Did y'all know each other all this time?
No, but he remembers a lot more than I do.
Oh my goodness. So would you call him like your manager? Is he your manager?
Manager, cook.
Exactly. Manager, chef, tax accountant, because that's what he really.
Because that's what he does, accounting. So
exactly, and he's very good at it.
Chef.
Yes. Be quiet.
You're just a man of many talents, but he won't go on. Like you can ask him all these questions, but he want to stay to the side.
Exactly. Look, where's he running? He's running off somewhere.
Don't run. We want to ask questions. All right. So Patrice Hawthorne, your project is out. Is it a whole project or just 2 singles?
It is 2 singles. Darling Forever, came out first, and then We Got Love. So, yeah, just 2 singles.
So, do you plan on doing a whole bunch, or you just gonna drop them as singles?
Drop them as singles. That's always been the plan. So
what's your overall purpose for on your How are you? There's Boo. There's Boo. You see Boo? What did you go do? You go comb your hair? What did you do?
Comb my hair or something, man. You know, I ain't
Oh,
gonna
is that what you did?
I was about to shave, but you know, I said, what the heck, you know.
You here. So how's the accounting business during COVID though? Just in general.
Well, the one interesting part about it is it's consistent.
Is
I
it?
mean, it's not a lot of times people think you get busy during tax season, but a lot of us have been doing it for a while. You're busy all year long. So you get spurts, but during the COVID, I got a lot more questions than business because everybody wasn't sure what to do. And, you know, and I was having to help a lot of friends of mine out with that. So I did some stuff, but there's more questions when things change than you actually get compensation.
And then people can send their information, you know, through the computer now online.
Right.
So.
And all the work that I do, that's been great because I don't have to go see nobody physically. They've been emailing me everything.
Yep.
I mean, because it's accounting. You just on a computer, right?
Yeah, that's all. I mean, a lot of times I'm doing it from memory anyway. Some things as you do it long enough, it gets to be pretty simple. But
so
the big thing is strategy.
You're a CPA? Is that what you are?
No, it's master degree in taxation.
Okay. Do you do a nonprofit taxes?
That's the biggest thing I try to look out, especially for my African Americans. I want to start searching again because there's a lot of unfortunate misinformation for my African Americans with their nonprofits. Somewhere it got to be fashionable during the early 90s that people started saying, if you want to start a business, get a nonprofit. Such and such could get you some money. Congressman, this and that get you money. State rep could get you money. The councilman could get you money. That's the dumbest logic that was put out there, and we've been paying for forever. A nonprofit organization still is a business, period. Most people don't have a plan. They get that little 5,000, 15,000, 25,000, get some free bread, some chicken, and some hamburgers, and they done thought they did something. Oh, wow, yeah, we did something on the block. Okay. And then you got the small percentage that get into doing some development, which is good. They develop 4 houses, and you can't tell them nothing. Okay, people, when you got a nonprofit, strategize. It don't have to be as big. Don't make it a contest, but make it a structural plan to help directly in any area that you think you're going to be helping. Number one, stay focused on that. And then then you got to raise your own money. You just can't rely on people giving you the money. When you start doing that part, most people don't, but they get that little money from the government. Now, those who are doing it well, they get bad advice or get no advice. And they don't file their 990s. If you don't file your 990s, you lose your status.
I know.
And nonprofit corporations are not required to pay income taxes, but if they have a payroll, they must pay their payroll taxes. Okay. Things like that is where, and look at her being silly at the same time.
Right? I know she can't help it, and it's funny, but no, those things.
Every day. This is every day.
No, I'm laughing because it's like you're actually on and you're talking, and this is cool.
Like the same person that always says, no.
Exactly.
But the information is valuable. You're talking valuable information. I feel like you should be on Motivation Monday with me one day.
I will do that for you.
I think we should, because I have a nonprofit, and I feel like I got the same advice you said in the beginning.
Oh, wow.
And then when it came down to the whole pandemic, it was, oh wow, I don't feel like I did everything correctly in the beginning. So that's some good talk. Yeah.
Back to your question, what is your nonprofit for?
It's a video media mentoring. So not just for children, for adults too. So even this is what it is.
I mean, and that's it. So you're already doing what you do. And if you have something to feed into, we got to sit down as a strategy and look to plan out what classes, when, how, when, and where. And then you start pegging, and you got what it takes to do a proper fundraiser. You can do a fundraiser because your popularity is high enough. And when people see that you're raising money, they give you more money.
Okay. So where do I sign up?
I'm on the board of the Black Writers Museum in Germantown.
Really?
That's my cousin Supreme Dow. And that's my cousin, and I'm a treasurer.
Did he win?
No, he didn't win. That's
We
another story. We
thought
talk about that later.
so.
Don't get me off mad about
No,
that.
no. But who did? Did anybody win?
The person that won was the person that was picked by the party, by the person who did nothing before him, and they anointed this person to win, and got all the support of the other people with no community relations, no zip code in the area for 20, 30 years like he had, but just because he was in the so-called system, in the game of that system, and they didn't want him, because those of us that got an opinion and a thought and don't need the system to survive, we become a danger in the Black community because you might tell the truth and might do the job the right way. So it is not just people complaining about it, it is historical about it. And when I say this, or if I say it and many other people say it, it's going to step on people's toes. So I don't want to say too much on your show, but it is a fact. And anybody around the city that's been recently elected, I'd be happy to put all their business out there, how weak they are. And I'm at the point now, I'm that mad. I just been chilling out for a minute until I got reason to come back out. I've been building it back up. And when I come back out, I'm going to help my Black people again. I'm going to make my people even more. I'm going to uplift even more. And we're going to work together. We ain't going to keep up with these excuses. And we will not keep being subservient in politics anymore. Until I die, that's going to be my last mission. We ain't going to keep being, we're going to be Cecil B. Moore again. He should have never died. He died a long time ago. And the people who benefited after him didn't keep the training going. And they got these weak behind people in place now with no real anything. And now we screwed.
Wow. I didn't even realize that you were into politics like that. I mean, I see you, but I never knew you were into politics like that. But I also now realize that you do look like Supreme Dow right now. You definitely have similar, features.
We got the same fight. But no, about the Black Writers Museum, when we started it, it came with the concept. We supported behind the scenes. We did a lot of things to build it up to the point where it's in Vernon Park now. We still raise money. That we do it every year. We did the festival every year for the past 6 years. And getting that money, we still go to the people to get it, but we still find money to raise. And when people see you raising money, that makes a big difference with giving you money.
Well,
so let's sit down and talk.
I'm gonna pass the plate and say, yes, let's go. I am ready.
I am. Well, I'm about to share on everybody's page. That's normally my job.
Oh yeah. You share on the pages, and I'm gonna. I think I shared. I was gonna tag Urban Expressions too. I forgot to tag Urban Expressions, so it could be all over. But you know what though? We have to do this again for Motivation Monday. Maybe what's this, September, October? Can you do October? It's the third Monday in October.
I will be happy to do it, and I won't curse. I promise you that.
No, because we're gonna be talking about nonprofits and accounting.
I thought you were talking about political.
No, we're not. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't like politics, and it's not that I haven't. I've been on some campaigns. I've been a part of, a team member of, and my first thought was, I don't like politics because it's politrick. It's not. It's all about money. It's not about who's better, who's this, who's that. It's about, I have this budget to advertise. I have this budget for this. And if I have this budget, I can pay the right people. I can advertise the right places. And that's how you win.
Also, the selection and not the election is the part that drives most of our community crazy. When you get to selection, those of us that are in the category of selection, those who have put their name on the ticket of selection and were in position to do something to make a difference, the election come around, and since you weren't selected by that I issue. I'm not worried about, and a lot of people like yourself are tired of the nonsense. If it's a fair race and you pick somebody, that's how it should be, especially on local. But too many times people have not ran for office and been given seats in this city. Too many times people have voted against somebody. We had a mayor that was African-American that won by only 1,500 votes against a Republican white man. That meant the people didn't want him, but the system gave us him.
Well, I don't know. You got to break this.
I text you.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta understand that one because
if it's majority Democrats in the city,
right,
gentleman running as an
got it.
African American in an election, and he finally wins by 1,500 votes, where African Americans and Democrats are 70% in the city, and he won a general election against a white Republican gentleman by only 1,500, that meant the people didn't want him. The system had to get him in.
Wow. That's some deep stuff. Okay. You definitely politics.
Love.
But we got love. We're gonna talk about we got love, and we're gonna I'm gonna share my screen and share it, but I'm gonna we're gonna definitely do October. October for accounting and nonprofit.
I will mark it down. Just let me know the date.
Yeah, I know it's third Monday. I just don't know the date. But
all right, I got you. Put it down.
I got you.
All right.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna ask you questions. We're gonna share in a minute. I'm gonna make sure I share too. But we'll do that in a minute. But Patrice Hawthorne.
Woohoo!
How are you?
I am absolutely groovy.
Look, we weren't even expecting all that, but you know what? It was beneficial. That's all I'm gonna say. It was beneficial. Hey. I learned some stuff, you know.
Yep, go with the flow.
And the one who never talks and says no, decided look, I got something to say today. We're gonna talk. So during COVID, you've been very busy. That's all I'm gonna say. You never let anything go. Like you kept going, music promotion. And I think you shot 2 videos. Am I correct?
Yes, absolutely.
You did. Talk about the videos that you shot.
Yeah, that's fine. I first shot Darling Forever, which was the first single that I put out, and Zenobia from Queen Z Productions in Maryland, she directed the film and she shot the film. And we had an awesome time. We had a ball. Everything went well with that. Robert did his little cameo appearance in the video.
I saw he was all over dancing. I said,
I know. And well, then We Got Love. That's he was dancing in that. But Darling Forever. Darling
have to look at
he just did his little acting performance.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at both of them. We're gonna share one so everybody knows. We Got Love. It was like, I don't know, it was like sunshine. You can feel the happiness and the love. Was that who came up with the concept?
I did. I was in someone's home studio, and that was a time that I was looking to start writing some more music, and I realized that I did not have a strong dance tune. So as I'm sitting there, I look over and they have a plaque on their table, and it said peace, freedom, joy, hope, spirit, all kinds of stuff on the plaque. And I start thinking, all of a sudden I start like hitting the table, and I was like, we got love, we got freedom, we got peace. No, that doesn't work. We got triumph. No. And I just pieced it together like that. I just said, we got love, we got freedom. And I said, we got hope. Let me take that one. And I said, now I need a closing. I said, closing, and we're gonna sing it. So I was like, we got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. I got it. I said, that's the hook. And the rest I had to work on, and that's how the song came to life.
It is an amazing song. So have you always been a songwriter?
Yes, I actually have at an early age, like probably early or late teens. But it's just stuff that, you take your little, at the time, those tape recorders where you press the button down real hard, the square ones, whatever they were called. And I would just, whatever thought came to my mind, just humming and singing and making up lyrics or whatever. But that's as far as it went. I never went to the studio at the time to develop it. It was just cassettes full of ideas and songs. But yeah, so.
But then how did you, okay, there's a big process in there. Okay, then you actually were professionally singing for Peachesandherb. Is that something that you wanted to do, or what was that something you were aspiring to do? Or
Peachesandherb performance or gig, I should say, wasn't anything, of course, that was on my mind. I was just doing a lot of wedding gigs, bar bat mitzvahs, corporate parties with my band, with other bands, just staying busy, singing everywhere. And I think I went and I did a talent show somewhere in Philly, Coors Light beer, Coors Light competition. Oh gosh, that was something. You're taking me back just thinking about it. But I someone had told me, and I don't remember who it was, that Herb was looking for a new Peaches to do some performances. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard, well, because the Coors Light competition that was in Philly that I won, because I won the semifinals, which led us to the final round in Washington, D.C. Well, Herb is from Washington. And they said that he would actually come out and hear me. And I didn't think he would, because people say that all the time. I'm going to come out and they never show up, but sure enough, after I finished singing, I won my category, female category. And after the show, he came up, shook my hand, introduced himself, and he says, "You got it. I found my new Peaches."
That is such an amazing story. Look, and then that process, you're on the road, you're traveling, you're part of that. Did you, while you were doing it, what did you learn while you were out there on the road, being a part of Peaches and Herb?
When I was on the road, to be honest, like a lot of times people think that, and I'm sure that there's a lot of craziness that goes on the road with recording artists when you're performing, lots of, unfortunate stories and all that other stuff. But I had a wonderful time. I don't have any horror stories. Herb and the band members were like, they treated me like a sister. Always looking out for me. So if there was any craziness that was going on, I didn't experience it. They shielded me from it. I just had a groovy time performing, and it was an awesome experience, of course, because it was something that I never experienced before. I mean, to travel the world, we went to Jamaica, Korea twice, South Africa, Mexico, and so I had never done that before, and I always wanted to, to travel and to go to some places like that. So, and especially performing for, when we were in Korea, we were performing for the guys in the military. And that was very memorable because during the whole time,
I'm sorry, I forgot to do something. I forgot one thing. I forgot the whole record process.
Okay. During that whole time, when I was performing or we were performing, the guys would just bark and, hoop and holler. So that was just a lot of fun. And then they wanted our autographs after the show. So I just had a ball. I really did. Had a wonderful time.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful time. It sounds like a great experience for a person. Have you ever thought about doing a book?
No. But, and I guess one of the reasons, that's funny that you say that, because most books have very, I don't know, like horror stories or something. It's just a lot of drama and stuff. And it wasn't like that for me. For 12 years, we just had fun.
Oh, that was 12 years of your life?
1990 to 2002. Herb was just incredible. He was just great to work with. We never had issues, never had any fallout. I mean,
that's great. What kind of celebrate that?
Know, but what kind of book is that? Nobody would be interested in that.
It's not like a book about your life, not necessarily like when you listen, not necessarily about that, but when you think about your life is pretty much incredible. You know what I mean? You did this, you did that, you did that. You know what I mean? Who would have thought? You know what I mean? And now you're talking about, that was 2002. This is 2020, and you're making music still. So when it comes to your music career now, right now, you're an independent artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is this, what do you expect out of this? What do you expect out of it?
I actually went into this for a couple of reasons, and it's not what most people think. Oh, you're I guess you're hoping to get a record deal, because that's what most people When they
Right.
put something out, they want to be signed by someone. And that was never my intent, and it is not now, because the music industry to me, number one, I feel like, and I know, people, oh, no, you're not, but the music industry is for the young. I'm 652 years old. So, like, that's okay. I'm past that 20-year age where I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to get a record deal, and it's just too much madness in it for me. It's too much ugliness behind the scene that I would not be able to tolerate, especially at my age. I would probably lose a lot of connections and business and all kinds of stuff, because I would tell people where to go and where to get. Yeah, I would.
Not you.
Exactly. Well, not the way that you think, like cussing them out, but I would just be gone. Like I'm not gonna deal with certain things where they are telling me I've got to, show more booty, or I've got to put certain lyrics in my songs in order for it to sell, show more tits and cleavage, and wake up at 4 a.m. and you gotta meet with this guy and you gotta say this certain thing and play this certain game. I'm not doing all of that. So I would just walk away. So no, I would walk away. I wouldn't like be telling anybody off. He said, no, not you. I mean, I do have another side,
Oh, now we just found out the truth about the happy one had the. I mean, I get it, and we all have other sides,
Exactly.
but it just seems like nothing would bother you.
Yeah, no, and that's the interesting thing, is that you wouldn't often get to see it, because I would walk away, because I would just turn off the lights and just, as opposed to staying in and trying to fight with everybody to either have myself heard, to negotiate some of the things that they're telling me that I don't want to do. I'm not going to go through all of that. Maybe if I was younger, but now, no. So the reason why I got into involved in this and wanting to put out the singles and stuff like that is to actually make connections, to be able to have my someone hear my song and say, hey, we want your voice on the soundtrack for Disney. That those kind of, I can make a whole long list of experiences like that. Hey, we heard your voice and we saw you doing some acting. We'd like for you to do this performance in this off-Broadway production. We have a cameo appearance for you. So those are the things. Hey, can you come to Paris and do an opening performance for ZZ Top or whatever, I mean, whoever, so that's
Easy top. Why not?
right, so you got legs, but
and then you gotta put out the leg. Here's my leg.
So that's the kind of stuff that I was looking and I'm looking to do. So that's why I'm doing this.
No, but you know what? That's a good thought. Sometimes you think where you are. I want to know what do you expect, and that's a good thing to expect. You want something because this costs money. Everything you're doing costs money. Everybody needs to know that making a video costs money. Making the music costs money. You're investing money.
Exactly.
So, and from what I hear, Apple and the rest of those, not to just call out Apple, but when you get the downloads and stuff, the artist doesn't really get a lot of money off of it, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. $1, and exactly for each download. But the unfortunate thing, and you're absolutely right, artists really can't make money. That's why a lot of people look toward actually performing to make money. Because if you are depending on people buying your song and downloading it for $1 and for you to make a lot of money, it's just not going to happen. And to be honest, people just don't want to download a song even for $1, not your family and friends. They don't. You put your music out there and no one wants to download it, not even for 99 cents. It just is what it is. Why? I don't know. And I think some of it is because they can get the songs free,
Right.
Off of your video. They can just, listen to that, make an MP3 out of the video or whatever. So, and everybody knows that there's free apps where you get free music all the time. So nobody is buying it. The only people that do, like my oldest daughter is she's very big on supporting indie artists. So she will listen to indie music and she will buy the music just to be supportive. But most people aren't doing that. So you can't make money. And unfortunately, um, if we weren't in the situation we were in, this would be a good time to be out there and have people hire you to come perform your songs and to pay
Yes,
you. But we can't even do that now. So
that's true.
open the door. I'm sorry. My dog is growling because they have the door closed. But you guys can open the door. Hold on 1 second, because she's just gonna bark. Leave the
Well,
door.
while she's going, I hope you're enjoying this. We're going to get ready to gear up to actually see the video. So talk about some of the people in your video. I saw so many amazing people in your video. So I'm gonna share my screen so we can see it. So talk about some of the people. Is your daughter in the video? Is she the one dancing?
Yes, both of my daughters are. Which video are you speaking about?
I'm talking about We
We
Got
Got Love?
Love.
Yes,
They were doing this dance like this or something like this.
yes, she's doing that with exactly. She's doing that with my girlfriend's son, Gabe. So that was Melody and Gabe doing that little move. And it's funny because there was so many other things that I wanted to put in the video, but it was so much going on that day. I totally forgot I wanted to do a Soul Train line dance and all kinds of stuff, but and I had all my instruments and tamarines and shakers. I forgot all of that because it was so much. As you can see, we were in the house, outside of the house. All right, do that again. And it was so hot. I didn't want, there were seniors there. So I was trying to hurry up, because it was so hot. And I wanted to keep that in mind, or take that into consideration that it was hot that day. And I just didn't want them like passing out or anything. So, but, needless to say, the video still turned out well.
All right, let's watch the video real quick. I'm gonna share my screen. So everybody out there, watch the video. I gotta find the video. I thought I had it queued up. Let me go to. Let's see. Let me go share my screen. That's us over there sharing the wrong screen. There's the video. I thought I had it queued up on your video.
Oh, okay. You're pulling people in on your phone.
All right, here it is. This is the oh, wait a minute.
We got freedom. We got hope. And we're gonna sing it. We got love. We got freedom. We got hope. And we're gonna sing it. Yay! We got so awesome. All right, let's go party. Come on, guys. Woo! We got love. We got freedom. We got hope. And we're gonna sing it. We've got love, we've got freedom, we've got hope, and we're gonna sing it. Everybody, clap your hands, get on the floor and dance, dance, dance. In your soul, do it till you're 100 years old. We got freedom, all right. We got hope, come on, and we're gonna sing it, sing it, sing it. We got love, hey, we got freedom all day. We got hope, hey, and we're gonna sing it, come on. We can be what we wanna be. Just let your head down and just feel free. Feel the beat you can't control. Feel the rhythm down in your soul. We got love, we got freedom, freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it, sing it. We got love, shout out, we got freedom, oh, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it right now. Hang on in there, no matter what they say, just know it will get better every day. What a crazy world it can be. Just throw your hands in the air and be free. We got love now, we got freedom, hey, we got hope.
Go, Mom.
We got freedom. Come on. We got hope. And we're gonna sing it. Now move to the left. Hey, hey, come on. Now move to the right. Now move it round and round. Whoa, whoa. Now jump it up all night. How high can you jump now? All right, it's time to have a little fun. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Now throw your hands in the air. Throw them up. Come on, let me see it now. Throw your elbows in the air. Elbows. Elbows. Now throw your knees in the air. Come on now. Looking good. All right. Throw your legs in the air. Uh-oh. I see you now. Now throw your chest in the air. Come on, pump it, pump, 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 pump it up now. Now throw your head in the air. Oh, you guys are looking good. Oh, I gotta see this one. Throw your booty, boop, 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 booty in the air now. Shake it like you just don't care. Come on, come on.
Look at your mama.
Come on, we got love, we got freedom, oh, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. Come on now, we got love, sing it now. We got freedom, 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 we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it all right. We got love, come on, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing inspiration. We got love, we got love, we got freedom, we got hope, we got joy, and we got hope. We got love, and we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, we got hope. We're gonna sing it, we're gonna sing it. We've got freedom, come on, everybody, and we're gonna sing it with us. We got love, raise your feet. We got freedom, hey, we got hope. We're gonna sing it. We got love, yeah, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it now. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope.
I don't know why I stutter.
We got love, we got come on, we got all right now. Hey, we got love, we got hope, we got yeah. Oh, shucks now.
All right, there you go. That's We Got Love. Patrice Hawthorne. Tell me who's in the video. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go back through. I'm going to just like scroll through. I want everybody to know that your mama is jamming in the video. I got to find her. Hold on. There she go. There she go. Mister. I'm going to start right here. I just missed her. Oh my goodness, where'd you go? Mom, right there. Right there, right there, right there.
My mom? Yeah.
Mom, right there.
That's
Look at
mom.
that support from mom.
And what you say?
I said, that's your mom right there, right?
Yes.
That's right, everybody. Look at her mom in the video just woo,
86.
and you said your daughter. You said two daughters. I saw your one daughter. Which one is the other one?
My mom will be 87 in November.
87. Amazing. She is so fit.
And
Like
no,
really.
yeah.
I remember dancing with her at Friday. She is so fit. I was like, oh wait a minute, she getting down. I gotta get down. Hold on. That hurt me. And she's amazing. And this is your daughter right here. Let's see if I can get it there.
Melody. Melody and Gabe.
You said Melody?
Melody and Gabe. Yep.
Melody and Gabe. And you said your other daughter was in here. We saw Robert. Wait a minute. He was all into it. You know he was so into it. Oh my gosh. He was like, yes, we got love.
A lot of my mom's friends, a lot of my sister's friends, my trumpet player, Craig, was in there, Devon Lassiter. That's, yeah, just a lot of people.
And what's the name? The one who won Pennsylvania?
Yes, Renee Reynolds.
Renee Reynolds.
Yes.
Renee Reynolds right there.
Yep. She's running for Miss Woman US.
Is she?
Yes. Miss Woman US. She's running for that.
Didn't she just win something?
Yeah, she won 2 titles. Miss always get it. Miss Woman Philadelphia. She won 2 titles and she's going after a 3rd.
Wow, look at her. Renee is doing it.
Yep.
So everybody came out, even in the midst of COVID, they didn't mind coming out and having fun.
Right, exactly. There was several that did not because of COVID, but so we would have probably had double that, but we really didn't want to have too many people there because, trying to keep the numbers down somewhat.
Absolutely.
That's why we had people outside and, inside, etc.
Well, it looks like it was a fun shoot. Everybody had a good time. Like I said, so it looks like everybody had a good time. I think it's such an amazing video when you see something that makes you smile. And I just happened to, since I subscribed to your channel, it came up. It was came up and as a notification that you had a new video.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, let me click on it. And then I was like, this video makes me smile.
That is so awesome.
It makes me happy. I mean, because you can feel the love. And I guess maybe, I hope it's not just because I know you, but I'm like, look at the love. Look at your mom. Look at everybody just really loving on you and appreciating you. You know what I mean? And supporting you. So I was like, I see the love.
Thank you so much. And that's interesting you say that because I'm just thinking about that now. With my mom's friends, my sister's friends, and my friends, there was a lot of love there, as opposed to if we had hired actors or actresses or people just coming just to be in the video. And I didn't even think about that, but you did have a lot of love in that room, and that's what came through.
It did. It definitely, like I was sitting there like, oh, I like this is making me smile. And I thought, oh, I gotta talk to her. We gotta talk about it. No matter what I can do, hopefully everybody out there support the video, watch the video.
You can like it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, because all that stuff brings traffic to your channel. And that kind of thing, once again, goes back to what I was talking to you about before. You never know who's going to see that. It's going to say, hey, Patrice, we need your voice on that soundtrack for Disney. So it brings traffic to the channel. So,
wait a minute, she spoke that into, I want her to speak that into existence because she said that we never know, Patrice, we want your voice on the soundtrack for Disney. We're going to say that again. Patrice, we want you to hire Patrice Hawthorne for that soundtrack for Disney. She's claiming what she wants.
Or and not just Disney. I mean, it could be any
Disney, Pixar, whoever. But the point is,
exactly.
You want to be on a soundtrack. You want to be. There is no limit. There's no limits, no boundaries. But the point is letting you know, because everybody wants something different out of their projects. Everybody, some people want the deal. Some people want to blow up. Some people, but you got to know what you want so that we know how to aim what we're doing. You know what I mean? I'm here because I want you to get where you want.
Oh, thank you. And I also was getting ready to do a little cameo appearance in Zenobia, who shot that film, one of her plays, because she's a playwright in Maryland. But once again, when COVID hit, then everything, came to a crashing halt. But not only that, there was a DJ that's playing my song in London. He was speaking of me possibly coming over there one day to perform. And, but here we are. And I mean, we'll see what happens in the future, but that would be awesome because I've never performed in London. But once again, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, to open up for somebody in London and Paris and South Africa and Egypt and Ethiopia. I mean, I would love all of that would be just awesome. And that's the kind of stuff that I want to do, as opposed to, I'm not interested in a record deal, but I want to do that plus more. I mean, I can give you another list of things that are similar to what I'm talking about that I'm interested in.
Absolutely. There's no limits to what you can do and what you're going to do. And I'm praying that it happens for you. I'm supporting you 100% because I think you're incredible. As a matter of fact, your voice is amazing.
Thank you.
And then your incredible spirit, it just, you deserve it because your spirit just exudes all over.
Well, one thing, if we ever do a We Got Love too, you have to be in it this time since you love it so much.
Yes, We Got Love. Yeah, I definitely. Yes, I definitely like. I was like, that's my song. Yes, yes. But when you mentioned, you said when COVID came to a halt, but before COVID, you were entertaining senior citizens, and now you still are. What is that all about?
Yes. I last year I did 180 dates, but probably maybe 110 of them were for seniors, I guess. 100 of them were for seniors. The rest was with my band and then solo stuff outside of performing for the seniors. But I was probably scheduled to do maybe about 200, 225 this year. But now that, because of the situation we're in, that is no longer going to happen. But I am still performing here and there for the seniors via Zoom. I will go set up at the venue and I perform outside. Like they'll come out, sometimes they'll come outside with their mask on, or they'll listen from their window or from the balcony. So I'm still doing that. And I do, several, like maybe 5 or 6 a month or something like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and it's starting to pick up now because it seems like, things are opening up a little bit. I mean, like I even have a wedding that's coming up. A bride, I thought she was actually going to push it back to next year because a lot of people have, but she wanted to have her wedding anyway with a smaller unit at her mom's home and a lot less guests. Okay. So it was supposed to be at the Union League. Now it's going to be at her mom's home. And it was supposed to be like 300 or 400 guests. Now she's having about 70 to 80 guests.
That's enough for me. I don't need all them people. It's all about Boo.
And so it's just going to be me, keyboard player, Craig, who was in the video. And I was supposed to give him his cowbell so he could do his thing. Forgot about that. And Craig and a drummer. So there's just 4 of us, But yeah, things are picking up slowly. But I have been getting a lot of calls because a lot of my gigs are in September and October. But they've been pushed back to next year. So,
but you're still here doing your thing, making videos, doing what you do. So I just wanted everybody to know, make sure you subscribe to Patrice Hawthorne.
Yes.
Make sure
don't cost your thing, right?
Pronounce every syllable. Patrice Hawthorne
with an E. Yes,
with
exactly.
an E.
And not only that, they can go to www.we-got-love.com. I have a new website, We Got Love, but it's we-got-love.com. I tried to get we-got-love.com.
I would say, what happened there?
It wasn't available. So I had to put the dashes in there to get it. But it's all about love. So what my idea with that is that obviously trying to spread the message across the globe of peace, love, hope, joy, freedom, and all that good stuff. So I'm starting to collect, and I just kind of launched it maybe a week ago. So I just want to collect all kinds of inspirational stuff and love messages, people dancing to my song, and put it on my website. So that's the goal, just all around the globe. He's got a.
Oh, Oh, okay. That's cute. Peace. That's like the what's that
I
back in
got
the day?
my shirt on, right?
Yeah, where's your shirt at?
Exactly.
Right, true. You don't have your shirt on, but that's okay. He came in with it.
So
But let's talk about Boo real quick. Boo. How long have you been together for real?
4 years.
4 years?
Oh, it's too late for that. What are you doing? He's
Why
trying
you
to
trying to
put
put your shirt on you?
Trying to put up. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
It doesn't match my head.
It doesn't match. We got love. We showed it. So you've been together 4 years, and he's always been supportive like that of your career and everything you do.
Extremely.
Ex-
Extremely. I mean, there's nothing else to say about that. 2,000%.
2,000%.
He
Is
does.
that how did you get attracted to it? How did you meet? Was it through music or anything?
I was he was trying to book some entertainment, and he went online and he saw my little, he would see my performances, me being silly and stuff, and I guess that's what caught his eye. And then he reached out, he reached out. What? Did you like to tell the story?
Yeah, I tell it better than you.
He wants to tell the story. Look at him.
I don't tell her. She just don't tell a good story because she don't.
Would you go? And he reached out to me, and we started talking about the event that never took place.
We didn't even talk about it. You got sarcastic.
I got sarcastic?
Yes.
What did I say? What did I say? Oh, because you asked me something about
I'm singing a Mel song.
Can I play that funky music? And
I didn't say that. I won't want to play that funky music.
What did you say? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I wouldn't even want to play that.
What'd you say? What did you ask me? What'd you ask me?
I asked you. I said it was a song that was sung by a man.
Right.
And you said that you did that. I said, well, that's sung by a man. That's a man's song. And you said it's just a damn song.
I didn't say damn.
And I asked her, who do you think you're talking to? You know that you got, you from Mount Airy. You don't be talking to nobody like that.
Please.
That ain't no tough neighborhood. You don't be talking like you tough.
So
we laughed and joked and went out and been there ever since.
Yeah.
Why? I just have always looked from beyond, and of course, when I see you, I'm like, wow, that is such an amazing support because as women, not just about women, but as women doing what we do, being out all the time, a lot of times people don't want to support you. They don't want to. I need some people to take a picture, and they like in their own world, like. I'm like, no, take pictures, take video, support, but it's hard to find. Huh?
That's so funny you said that because that we see that.
You see
people out here, they will have their mates with them and won't take pictures. Some people look, I had to clear my phone out. I got almost 10,000 pictures of Patrice.
He's on it all the time. Video,
up,
pictures.
Down, angles, and but seriously, when you got somebody's back, and not, this is a mate, this is my sweetheart. But we got to learn what that means, support more. It's not just sometimes visibly in the room. And what is not that much of a challenge to do something a little bit extra. Everybody don't have to do the same thing. But don't be supportive in the room for someone, especially if they're up there jumping around on stage and you just sitting there like the audience. That don't work. That's not logical. You know? So anybody that's doing that, I don't see how they cannot be a little bit more supportive. And
I don't see
find a way to do it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see a picture? She put out a picture last year when we was busy, and I had a moment where I got tired. I was like, hold it. Because I still got to make my own money. I still got to do other things besides going these gigs. We was at a gig, and I laid back in the chair because we were sitting there.
We had 10 gigs
and we had 10 gigs in 1 week. So I'm breaking down equipment, setting up equipment, putting it back, driving it here, coming back. I still had to make $1 myself. I still had to cook some food because she don't cook at all. She's spoiled as hell with that. She ain't cooking years. she made some tea one day. I'm sorry.
I cook sometimes. Anyway,
three times don't count.
Because he likes to. That's why he likes to do it.
It's okay. It's okay, Patrice. I'm saying yes, honey. Yes. That's right. Don't cook. Yes. I was listening. That's what I'm talking about.
Seriously, but just doing it, I don't see how no one cannot be supportive. And it just boggles my mind that we spend more time doing nothing than something. If you're not going to be supportive, then just don't be there. If you got something else to do and y'all make arrangements, they do them, you do you, then that's a different discussion, but at least be there. But don't be around and not. If y'all come to one of your events, Shelly, you had a gentleman there, he should have 1,000 pictures from every angle in that room.
He should, right?
Right.
I mean, you're interviewing people, you're talking to people,
video,
you're doing this,
everything.
doing that. When you look at that pictures that night, he should have a picture of almost everybody in that room for you to select who you're going to post and not post. And he should give you the headache I get to Patrice. She don't know what to post. Because she posts everything I put out there.
He really does.
Well, she posts everything I put out there. It's like, she'll have, literally, I took 500 pictures one day.
Many pictures.
But as a person who does social media, this is what I do for a living, social media management, you need someone to help you with that. To me, I'm always like, man, I was on stage. Why couldn't, I was like, somebody should have had a picture of me. I can't take a picture of me on stage.
But then when you get the picture, it's like one picture real far away.
It's one picture and it should have been better. And it's like.
Exactly.
Well, just so anybody knows.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with him.
We all got phones now. And our phones take some great pictures. Unlike almost everybody's phone can take good pictures. But you still got to move. You got to move your hand, move your foot.
People will go click, and then you're so far away. What about click, 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 click? Yeah. So you can be like, oh, I like these 3 out of the 20. Best, or 4, or whatever.
When you see the We Got Love website or the pictures that you see of We Got Love, the pictures, I took that outside. That picture that's on her Facebook page. And
he takes pictures when he's videotaping too.
At the same time. That picture that's on Facebook, I caught that outside the house. We was outside. I took quite a few of them, but I took that picture outside. That wasn't professional photography. Nope, that was my phone.
And it looks good.
I moved up. I moved down. We moved to the right. Got the right color, and that's when she picked. But I took quite a few.
He is something else.
But I just tell people it's kind of fun to do it, and just click. And if you don't get all deep into it, just click from different angles. Mm-hmm. Anybody can do that, but support. Is a challenge.
Look at that. Relationship Wednesday. We promote Wednesday into Relationship Wednesday, which it is because Single on a Saturday Night does come on tonight at 10:30 p.m. on Comcast 66 Bios 29, 10:30 p.m. or all over the world, phillycam.org/watch. So it says Relationship Wednesday. So thank you for sharing your love because you definitely got love. And I think like it's amazing. So support Patrice Hawthorne. Go to YouTube, subscribe, share, and make sure she gets up there because she wants Tyler Perry. Look, Tyler Perry, a billionaire now, right? Tyler Perry got a whole bunch of plays and things like that. And she needs to be in there with her voice, yeah, and her accent, right?
So those are the things. Those are the things that I'm looking to do. Yep.
Oprah Winfrey, where you at? Who else? Ava DuVernay, where you at? Who else? Kelly Clarkson, where you at?
Yeah, I know. And it's all about who you know. It's all about really just connecting with the right person and being in the right place and knowing the right people and being in that clique and all that other good stuff. But I'm having a groovy time doing it. Whatever comes, whatever happens, and I'm just having a ball. I really am. So
awesome. Thank you so much. This has been a great time. Get to know you, get to know everything about your life and all that good stuff. But I just, like I said, I love the video, and I'm praying that it goes viral, as they say, viral. So if viral means millions and millions of views, then let's go, let's get it. Share the love.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, my sister, so much. Thank you. And I will see you soon, I imagine.
Yep.
One of these days.
Exactly.
We'll be back.
All right.
All right. Good night. Have a great night.
See you later, Shelly.
Bye
See you
bye.
later. Oh yeah, I'll talk to you about October. October.
Yep.
Let me get the date while I'm here. That way, this is the
Okay.
whole still promote. Let me get the date so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3. October 19th. 1, 2, 3. October 19th, 7:30 p.m. Motivation Monday. But I'll talk to you before then. But then I just want to get that in your head. October 19th.
Perfect.
Motivation Monday. We're gonna learn about accounting for nonprofits. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Accounting for nonprofits, making sure nonprofits do fundraising. And I'm first on the list of people to sign up for you to get me some fundraising.
And he has a jingle that I did.
I saw it.
Way to do your taxes in BS.
It was you and 2 other women, right?
It was 3.
Three.
3.
Yeah. It was 4.
It's 4 y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 3 others.
Yes, you got a whole jingle. That's what I'm talking about.
It was 4. It was 5 of us.
It was
Sorry,
4.
it's 5.
5.
Yes, thank you. It's 5 of us. Yay!
All right, so thank you so much. I will see you soon. Don't forget to watch Single on a Saturday night tonight, 10:30 p.m. Comcast 66 Fios 29, 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. And all over the world, we're on YouTube, of course, singleonasaturdaynight.com and Motivation Mondays every third Monday. So we promote Wednesday. Let's go, y'all.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. See you later.